everybody. I just wanted to hop on real quick because there is breaking news with Bungie and Sony talking about the impairment loss of $765 million. This is due to the Bungie acquisition that they made for $3.6 billion. So pretty much it's not worth the money that they paid for, specifically $765 million. And you can account this to many things. It could be for Destiny 2 not being supported, the player base has dropped significantly, and also the marathon game that hasn't been getting wide reception through casual player base. It's been pretty much a flop, which really sucks because I really enjoy that game. You've seen the Steam chart numbers. Everyone's posting the Steam chart numbers. Destiny is even getting more of a player base than Marathon, and that's crazy because Marathon is a newer game. It should be having a bigger player base, but that's just not the case. And the Destiny fans, they're loving this. There's videos about it everywhere. And Marathon fans like me, we're kind of soaking, you know, it's not good. It feels like another X Defiant. I keep on saying it. It feels like another X Defiant. I don't know how long this game is going to last. I know Bungie stated that there's a 3-year plan with this game, and that sounds great, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen. You can't really count on them to make that actually happen, because if the player base does not sustain that, they're not going to keep on putting their money and effort into a game for 3+ years. If something doesn't turn around quick, then the game is going to flop earlier than intended. And that's something that the Marathon player base does not want to hear. And I feel like it's something that the Destiny fan base doesn't want to hear either, because that means that there's going to be more layoffs. That means there's potentially less people that are going to be able to make Destiny 3 or whatever other game they decide to make next. And I don't think anybody wants that. Nobody wants to see a company go under. And a company like Bungie that has made successful games in the past, you know their potential. You know that they can make a great game, and they have made a great game with Marathon. I don't care what people say. Just because the numbers aren't there doesn't mean that it's not a really good game. And I feel like everyone can agree that the gunplay of Marathon is great. Maybe it's in a niche that people don't really like. A lot of people don't like, apparently. And I get it. It's a sweaty game. A lot of people aren't going to be able to catch up with the other player base who's on here nonstop. All of the streamers, all the content creators, all the people that love these games. It's filtering people out, and it's filtering people out really quick. And I see it in the comments all the time. People want to like this game as well. Some of the people who want to like this game just can't play this game. They're getting slaughtered right when they enter the game, and that really sucks. And I feel for those people. Extraction shooters and extraction shooters like this that are relentless aren't for a lot of people. So personally, I don't know why they've spent so much money trying to make this game work. If this was a passion project, they could have spent less money on this project and made an extraction shooter, because it seems like they really wanted to make a really good extraction shooter, and they did that. They made a great extraction shooter that's not for everybody, and that's the key word. It's not for everybody. And that might prevent them from making other games in the future, or even games that they want to make in the future, because Sony will have a say in that. They lost their trust. They lost their trust with Sony. They're not making Sony any money. They're costing Sony money. And to a certain extent, they false advertised what they were about. Because if they were as good of a company as they thought they were and what they sold for, then they would have made a game that was successful to the broader audience. They would have known that this money that they spent money on for this game would have actually made money back. And it's just simply not doing that. And they told the audience that. They said that this would be a game for a niche audience. So why would you spend that much money on a game that's for a niche audience? I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy how it looks. I enjoy how it feels. I feel like it's almost a complete game, and I feel like they're doing a lot of great things that I'm personally enjoying with the game. But if the core premise of the game doesn't vibe with a lot of people, then they really should have done something. Whether that's sponsor kits from the get-go, because I know a lot of people don't know about the sponsor kits, and maybe that would have helped people stick around, at least some of the people, you know? But I feel like this isn't news to the Destiny crowd. This isn't news to the people who have been following Bungie. Bungie has not been doing good with their financial situation. They haven't been making good financial decisions. It's been costing them. And what it really is doing is costing Sony. It's costing the player base. It's really like, it's teasing the Marathon base, really. It's really teasing the Marathon base, because we've really enjoyed this game. We really enjoy what's going on with this game. But if it's just for a year or two, then what are we doing here? This is a live service game. It should be around for a good chunk of time, but it doesn't make sense. And I know I'm a big Marathon fan. I'm not really a big Destiny fan, even though I know it's a good game. I just haven't gotten into it. But even I know they should have put that money into Destiny 3 or another game that would appeal to a broader audience. If you want to know what's going on with FPS shooters, Marathon, Arc Raiders, whatever else is going on in the FPS world, follow me. This is an off-the-cuff video. Nothing scripted, so I don't know how this is going to turn out, but if you've made it this far, I really appreciate you watching. Have a good one and take care.